this Skeletor that's a little... These two guys are towering over Skeletor. Maybe Skeletor is just small. A short guy in real life. I don't know. The Demon, I'm going to do a head... I think I'm going to do a head swap with Skeletor and the Demon. We're going to leave Shao Kahn out of the picture right now. He's going to be in his own thing. We're going to do something else with that. So let's just focus on the Demon and... The Demon... Let's focus on the Demon and Skeletor. I think I'm just going to do some head swaps. Yeah, guys, fall over. There you go. Anyway, some head swaps here. I don't know. But let's see what I come up with. I think I'm going to do some real dark red base stuff. Try to make my own real demon. I don't know. I'm going to take his head, put it on this body, and maybe put that head on that body. And just do a repaint all around together. I don't know. But anyway, if you've seen this video, I actually finished a project. And there we go. Thanks for watching. Well, Internet, I'm sorry for a long video. It's 24 minutes long. A lot longer than I want it to be. But anyway. So I came up with an orc. I'll get here soon here and show you the footage I came up with that I do have left over that I was able to save from my camera. For some reason, when I tried to import this into my computer, I lost the main thing I wanted to show in the video was the base, the base, the orc that was Skeletor and the demon head from Tom McFarlane. He's standing on the base. That's pink foam. Pink foam, super glue. My next video is going to show a lot more of how I came up with that. Well, a lot of it's been done before online, of course. I took a couple different people's technique or ideas and put them together, made whatever it worked for me. How you see it here on the screen. A lot of people used different things for lava. I used hot glue. I tried over and over and over and over again to make this lava look as realistic as possible with different kind of materials, and I just could not get it to work. I was thinking about maybe putting glass down in there, but get an LED light, shine it from above. But I then it wouldn't look as organic as I tried to make it look as like lava's best as possible is what I'm trying to get at. And the rock there is just foam, like I did with the Batman. I know it's getting kind of old. You probably say to yourself, well, you keep making the same damn rock. Well, I know, but with the lava theme, the darker rock looks better. And so what I did was I put a white primer down, some white paint down where the lava is, and then I went back with some yellow, then I went back with some red, and then I went back with some dark wash red. Add a little black to the red, but that's just pink foam. My next video, this was a guinea pig. This was just nothing but a guinea pig. Not so much the figure. After I decided I wanted to make an orc, I figured, well, let me try it out with the fake lava and the fake rock, because my next video, this was my tryout rock and my tryout lava to see how good it would turn out. It turned out okay. It's all right. But back to the orc. Well, back to Skeletor here with the demon's head, the head sculpt. Like I said, I lost a lot of my footage. It got corrupted, but I'm using the demon sword. I went with finally I went, in a minute here I'll show you what I did. Finally I went with a matte black with a lot of browns and some silver, and then I just dark washed the silver here. I taped off around the arms and made it look like he's wearing some leather wristbands. I tried to light wash it after a dark coat of dark green went on first. Like I said, it turned out pretty good. His armor, and I had the glue, so right back there in his back, right there, the center of his back,
I had to glue the shit out of that. That was something else. I glued the front as well, coming up here in the front. My candy cane skulls here. Why did I do the candy cane skulls? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I glued down the top of his armor to the bottom part so it wouldn't move. I don't know why it came apart in the first place when they gave it to you. Red eyes. I left the horns, I think, alone. Or no, unless I lightened them up. I don't know. I tried to do a light wash over the whole figure. And I end up trying to do some highlights with the airbrush with light green after I put over dark green. But his feet are darker. That was kind of on purpose, but some of it came out by accident. His head came out pretty good by accident. I'll show you here later, but it turned out okay. Like I said, it was first his armor on his or his boots, half a boot, whatever you want to call it, down on his legs, they were red. Then I went over with a heavy dark wash with some blacks. But his kilt there, or whatever you want to call it, that was black with some browns. So anyway, right here. So I tried to get some of this masking. For the first time, I tried some of this masking stuff. The masking gel, whatever you want to call it, masking glue, tape gel, whatever you want to say. But I tried that. I tried it a long time ago before I got back into painting on a Venom, and it worked out really well. But here I am spraying him now, thinking I'm going to make, I said to myself, I'm going to make me a flesh tone demon. And it just, you'll see it didn't work out too well. But right now, I think I'm just primering the figure right now. I know all my screenshots aren't too good. I tried to do better in my next upcoming videos. Here I tried, after I primer it, I try to go into the cracks of the muscles and put a dark color in for some reason. Like I said, don't know why. I was trying to make the shading, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Look at that. It looks like shit. I don't know what I was doing. But I was just trying. It's hard to get out of the box. I just didn't want to have a solid color with a solid color with a solid color. I was trying to blend and match colors. And here I'd washed it all off. I just wiped it all off. I wiped it off and then I did another prime coat right there. Now this here is where I went solid red on top of his armor piece, his top plate piece, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the correct I don't know the correct term for whatever he's wearing on his chest. But here I use some Play-Doh putty. It's just regular play putty. That putty shit you buy in Walmart or any toy store that costs 98 cents an egg, the red egg, or whatever color egg. I tried to use that technique as well. Seen some of that. I looked up some other techniques on YouTube and other places, and now here I think I'm trying to make my skin tone. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how successful I was. It looks okay. It looks more like a yellow. It doesn't look so much. That's what the demon's head looked like originally, remember? That's how he comes in the package. Now here I am. I reprimed the figure. Now I'm going back in. I went with the flesh tone. I said to myself, I want a flesh tone. I'm going to go with some flesh tones. I want to put his armor back on. I'm going to go, different colors with the armor. I tried to match his head. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just spray a little bit on his head too. I don't know. I'm kind of like, here at this point right now, I'm in panic mode, believe it or not. I'm just in panic mode. I don't know what I'm going to do with the figure. I don't want to trash it. It's not about just, if it really came down to it, I'll just throw it away or just put it in a bin somewhere and use parts out of it or something. But here I am now really panicking, as you can tell. Now I'm trying to cover this bitch up, make it look like a human being. I'm trying to get that skin tone. I think I'm going over it with a little bit darker shade of a skin tone that I made up by myself when I should have just ordered skin tone, through Amazon or Hobby Lobby or something. And there's where I painted his leg braces or leg armor, whatever you want to call it, just red. Just a matte red. Here I am putting my putty back in my stupid little putty thing. But to tell you the truth, at this point right now, I'm still panicking. Now you can see under the arms where it's all messed up where I didn't get it. I'm like looking at that. I'm thinking, man, what the hell am I going to do? I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So here you go. Now I'm going to go, I don't know why the video just glitched like that. I don't know. Anyway, it paused on my end. But I'm going to go over a darker color now. I'm going to say to myself, well, I'm going to go in there and see. It's just, now I'm going to go with the darker color. I got some putty around his waist trying to cover up his armor. And I'm thinking to myself, I can still save it. I'll go with the darker color now, and then maybe I'll go back with the lighter wash. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? And that's that old, I still use that paintbrush. Paintbrush. I still use that airbrush, but since, it's been a while since I did this. It's been a couple months, easy, since I did this figure right here. So, that's me spelling Wada, right there, W-A-D-E-R, Wada. Now here I am trying to get, I'm not getting the shading that I want. I just can't seem to get it. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure it out. I should have held the damn thing on an angle like I am there. I'm trying to do there, but maybe the other way. I don't know. It just, for some reason, this wasn't working out for me. And still, at this point of the project, I did not think it was going to be an orc. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to hope for the best and just keep spraying. But I didn't want to put too many layers on the figure. I did not want to do that. So, I'm still thinking, as you can tell. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell am I doing? Why don't I just throw this piece of shit away? But no, it just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But, as you can see, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's completely like, what the fuck? What am I doing? It's making no sense. It doesn't have a flow. It's not even. I mean, it's not a bad color for skin tone, I guess, and it's apart. Maybe it'll look better together. I'm thinking to myself, but it's just. Have you ever worked on something and you're saying to yourself, it just isn't right. It just doesn't feel right. Something's not right. I can't figure what is going on. But here, as you can see, I put that masking liquid in his eyes and on his horns. That worked out pretty good. That masking liquid worked out pretty good. But if you put that masking liquid on something that's very highly detailed, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get off. I already tried that as well. So don't do that. Maybe this is common sense. Like I said, I'm not that skilled. I don't know. I'm just going with it. I'm trying to figure this shit out myself. So, and everybody's different. Maybe masking liquid works for everybody. I don't particularly like it. I like going the old school tape. I like taping shit off. And the putty's nice. I like the putty. But here, I'm still trying to figure out where am I going with this and what am I going to do. I don't have a clue. So, I can't even keep the damn thing in screen. Look at me. It's basically falling apart in front of my eyes. As you know, it's just basically falling apart. And what I screwed up is, I took the bottom part of the foot off, where the armor meets the top of the shin there, the very bottom. That was a pain in the ass. I should have probably just left that on there because for some reason it was hard to get back on. And I tell you right now, the Masters of the Universe Revelation line is a very cheaply made toy. The joints are very loose. It's hard to work with. I think it's so cheaply made, when they try to put all that articulation in, it just doesn't. I had to glue the back of his leg when I finally got him back up onto the platform because he kept falling forward because they're just cheaply made, in my opinion. Now here I am with the torso. Trying to go back and trying to save this. I mean, it's starting to look a little better in my mind. I'm saying to myself, well, it doesn't look too bad. It's getting better. It could be better, but it's starting to look more like a skin tone. It's like somebody's getting ready to do a bodybuilding show with Can-Tan here. But then I thought to myself, it's going to look like He-Man. Right in the middle of this, I swear, I'm telling you, as I was watching this video, I can tell you right now, I'm thinking to myself, This is He-Man. What the hell am I going to make a skin tone Skeletor for? It's goddamn He-Man. So right here, I think to myself, fuck this. I'm not going to keep messing with this skin tone shit. I'm saying forget it. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go dark green. It'll come up here in a second, whenever. Like I said, I apologize. This is a long goddamn video, but I'm still here. It's here. I'm still trying to save myself here. It's not. It just doesn't look at it. It's just something. I don't know. It just. I don't know. I could not get the shades I needed, man. And here I am out of frame like a dumbass because I'm panicking. You ever work on something and you're panicking, you're like, what the hell shit? I'm not even in frame here. I'm not even in frame. What the hell? Now look at this. I think I'm going green here, I don't know. Am I going green? I am going green. Here I go. But I was worried about what happens when you paint something green that has a lot of muscles. Well, you don't want it to look like Hawk. But at this point in time, right here, yeah, I'm getting green here. Here it goes. I knew I wanted to be an orc, but I wanted those real deep, dark colors in between the muscle separation. Did I achieve it? I don't know. It turned out better than I thought, because in the middle of it, I thought I was going to trash it. So I don't know if it really turned out better than I thought, if you know what I mean. But here you go. I'm saying, screw this shit, man. I'm taping this bitch off. I'm opening this shit up, and he's going green. That's right. I'm going to make me an orc. I thought to myself, I'm going to make a goddamn orc, and I want to put him on top of lava. Why I'm spraying here and turning them green, just to remind you guys that part of this project to put it on top of the rock and the lava was for my upcoming project that I made a pretty big base. I'm pretty sure I looked at it today. I have all the footage I need to make it simple to show you what I did if anybody's interested. But like I said, this is a long video. I apologize. But see, I'm starting to see it come together a little bit better. I was way more comfortable going this route now. I could see it. See, now I'm thinking, okay, now it's getting to where I needed to be. That's when, as soon as I decided I wanted to make an orc, when I had no clue in the beginning of this project I was going to make an orc. I was going to make a flesh tone Skeletor with black armor, I believe, or red and black armor. But as you can tell in the video, it just fell apart. So here we go. I was a little nervous to paint this one over again, though. Right here on the head, I was afraid that all the detail was just going to fall into the background of the face, and you won't be able to see any of the detail on the face or the sculpt, if you know what I mean. I think it turned out okay. I should have sped this up a little faster. I know this is a long video, but I'm just showing you, trying to show you the process I went through when. Now, if it was going exactly how I planned, I would have sped it up really fast. That way it probably would have been a 15-minute video. But you know what? It doesn't matter. When you have a project, just keep going, do the layers, change the layers, put them on thin, see how they look. You can work it in the end, and then you can always go deeper in the beginning, highlight in the end. Like I said, my skill level is not that good, and I'm not trying to say that so you guys go, oh, you just did a great, fantastic job. No, that's not. No. But the next video I come up with is the reason why I made the base with the lava. And believe me, if you're going to make lava, get a big glue gun. Don't buy a small one, because you're going to go through a lot of glue sticks. Trust me. Now right here it's starting to look really good. I'm really happy with this now. I finally got in the comfort zone where I felt confident again to continue with the project, even though I sprayed my fingers and hands green. But anyway, Now I'm confident. Now it's blurry so you can't tell what you see. Here we go. Wait a minute. Now, like I said, I have that liquid mask off in his eyes, so in the horns. So here we go. Final product right here. What I did was I went back in with a very high green, and I just layered it and layered it and went higher green, layered it. No yellows. And as you can see, the bottom of his feet where it was red, I just dark washed it, heavily dark washed it. But anyway, next video is going to be a lot better than this one. Apologize if it was as long as it was. This is my orc, and I appreciate if you guys have taken the time. You took the 25 minutes out of your time to actually watch this and listen to me ramble. But I appreciate everything. Anyway, that's right. It's the clown meat. I'll see you guys later on the next one. I appreciate you watching.